Assalamualaikum. A very good day to our panelists, Dr. Siti Suraya Abraza, Dr. Siti Zaliha binti Oman. It is an honor to have the opportunity to present my research to my panelists. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mohamad Amin bin Zaini from Technology Management Faculty, Azham Hashim International Business School in University Technology Malaysia. As you can see on my screen, our topic today is customer satisfaction level on ETS service performance during the COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia. With no further delay, let me divide my presentation into 5 main parts. First, introductions. Second is the literature review. Third, research and methodology. Fourth, data analysis. And fifth, the last one, is the conclusions. Let us quickly review the abstract. The customer satisfaction is important aspect that is often given attention by product suppliers or service providers. The objective of this research was examining the performance of the customer satisfaction on the ETS service during COVID-19 in Malaysia. The research was conducted using quantitative methods on the customer and local tourism in KL Central. This research hope can help KTMV to ensure the comfort and safety of the customer and further provide to make better plan to obtain the customer satisfaction in order to ensure the best quality service for ETS. Topic number 1, introductions. This is the introduction about KTM ETS. KTM ETS is operated by Kereta Api Tanah Melayu. ETS is the faster meter gauge in West Coast. KL Central is the primary railway stations, and there are main station KL Central, Ipoh, Padang Besar, Kemas, and Batuas. The challenges during the COVID-19 due to the travel restrictions and the COVID-19 endemic, there were only 2 journeys per day along the 5 routes that being currently used in 2020. The schedule often changed in according to the situations of the national recovery plans. The implementations of the waiver measure, priority to the access boarding, aspect to the people chose to the move safety in terms of number of passengers, this section of the fruit to ensure the employee and passenger to wear face masks and physical incarcerations. Next, we know already the challenges of the research. Now we go through the benefit of the research. Okay, benefit of the research, the opportunity for operators to push the total capacity to the level before the pandemic. Second, restore public confidence to reuse the public transport, aim the implementation of the safety measure. Second, satisfaction in terms of quality, satisfaction of the life that the highest covered. Third, the various measurements instruments to measure the quality service to meet the customer satisfaction, helps service provider to understand the customer expectations, precaution of the service provider, as well ongoing quality assessments of the ETS. The ETS provide to get a higher level of the satisfaction and the quality. Okay, the objective of the research are to determine the factor ETS service performance of the customer satisfactions, to determine the level ETS service performance, To determine the relationship between ETS service, to determine the performance with customer satisfactions, and last is to determine the influence ETS service performance to customer service. Second topic is the literature review. Below is the subtopic. Literature review for certifications. The certification is a conceptual is generally subjective to value related. The level of satisfaction to an individual or group could be functions of many interrelated factors, include the social class. Customer satisfaction is defined as an overall evaluation based on the total purchase and consumption experience with the good or service over time. Customer satisfaction is currently component of the business strategy as well as customer retention and product repurchase. Customer satisfaction is influenced by specific product or service feature or represent of quality. It's also influenced by customer emotional response by assertion, neither perception of the equity. Increase of customer satisfaction can provide company benefit like customer loyalty, extending the life cycle of the customer, expanding the life of merchandise to the customer purchase, and increase the customer positive word of mouth communications. Next is performance. Performance measures the ability of the industry to deliver the timetable as advantage to the public. Service performance means the amount of time average between the arrival of the data sent by customer and the transmissions of the corresponding response or automation actions. To increase the service performance, the railway sector, especially the ETS, must make the best use of the available capacity, often by running additional trains on current infrastructure. This is to avoid customers continue to cycling to their insertion that train is unusually running late or having mishap leads to them choosing other alternatives to travel. Next is quality. Quality is ongoing process, building and sustaining the relationship by assessing the anticipating and the fulfilling state the implemented needs. In RMK 9, showed of the development of the country effort to generate the economic sector to upgrade the quality of service and facility for users by people such as public transport. Safety and security. Many people agree that the safety and security aspect public transport operation is very important, as public transportation closely related with human life. The safety and security measure evaluation likelihood that passenger will be involved in any accidents, be in vehicle or otherwise, safety, or become the victim of the crime. Security. Price is what is giving up or selling to obtain a product or service. Price differentiation, competitive base price, cost plus price. Next is cleanliness. Cleanliness has become a determining factor towards the people to choose in their daily everyday life due to their awareness of cleaning environments that serve as ensure that for healthy surrounding. Next is facility and service. Infrastructure facility should go together hand in hand when providing the service to the customer. Both are necessary to facilitate and accelerate the implementation of the business. Last one in the literature review is overall research. The researcher has discussed the background of the research, the problem statement, the objective, and the research, followed by the scope of the research as well the importance of the research with the limitation of the research. This paper discusses some of the issues regarding the punctualities public transport system by trains, namely electric train service (ETS), improve the customer service while also increase the efficiency. It's crucial to the monitor the customer happiness, service of the percussion of the customer demands to minimize the cost and optimize the impact of time as well as the service target demographic. The level of customer satisfaction is delivered service is a key aspect. The third topic is the research methodology. In this research, we're going to see the where, who, and how many. First, the research was carried out at the KL Center due to the main ETS service connection to the intercity station of KL Center, which include Ipoh, Butterworth, Padang Besar, and Gemas. Next is who is our target. The target response were chosen based on the certain criteria to make sure the result of a term may reflect to the true scenario. Here is the question as a result in ETS passenger. Okay, how many the population is target? The estimate target population of ETS capacity that traveling using the ETS service is 350 persons. Based on the Rofos calculation, the minimum sample need to collect should be 184 response. In this research as well organize and achieve a fulfill overcome some of the following basic guideline and step. First is ethnic clearance. Next is ethnic advertise the data and collections. Third step is preparing and adapt the questionnaire. Fourth step is analyze the data. And last, step 5 is interpretation of the result. Next, in this slide is permissions, evidence, and activity. You can see evidence that giving permission by UTM, KTMB, and this is the template. You can scan this for questionnaire. Next is the evidence and activity at the KL Central. Fourth topic is data analysis. Below is the subtopic. Demographic analysis. Show descriptive analysis for demographic information of response. There are 5 demographic profiles: gender, nationality, race, occupation, and age. In general, the male response have 61.4%, the highest, and For nation, the highest is 97.8 for Malaysians. On the race, Malay with response 59.2% the highest. Occupations for adult, a working adult 63.6%, and the last one is age is 31 to 40 years old, 38.6%. This is the highest. Decisive statistic analysis show the means independence and dependence variable. Independent variable, we have quality, safety and security, punctuality, price, cleanliness, facility and service. On dependence variable, we have satisfactions. In the table show the most respond are happy with the facility and service provided by ETS with mean 3.9198, but not happy with the time management in terms of punctuality with mean 3.7704. The dependence variable means of customer satisfaction level of ETS service is 3.8433. Multiple correlation analysis show the correlation between the independence and dependence variable. We can see below are the tables. All the factors mean a strong positive linear relationship. Based on the analysis, correlation between the satisfaction with the facility score the highest correlation coefficients with 0.895. Regression analysis show the model of summary for R and R square value. The correlation between satisfaction with factor service of ETS, namely facility, service, safety and security, price, cleanliness, quality and punctuality are 0.94, which means strong positive linear. For the R square is regenerative mode is 0.896. It means 89.6% of customer satisfaction can be explained varied by facility and service, safety, security, price, cleanliness, quality and punctuality. Multiple regressions analysis show the multiple regression result of customer satisfaction if the facility of service, safety and security, price, cleanliness, quality and punctuality are not the existing, the customer satisfaction will become negative 0.26. Now we continue to final conclusions. Finally, we are jump to the conclusions. In this research, we have successfully answered all the objectives in this research on the customer satisfaction level on the ETS performance during the COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia. The research analysis showed the most respond happy with the facility and service provided by ETS, but not happy with the time management of ETS, especially for the terms of punctuality. The correlation between the satisfaction with all the factors in service of ETS include the facility, service, safety and security, price, cleanliness, quality and punctuality means strong positive linear correlation. Thus, 98.6% of the customer satisfaction can be explained by the all factors mentioned above. However, please take note that the result only apply to the ETS service, especially to dispute the questionnaire. Customers are become more demands about the punctuality and quality service. Therefore, ETS must become more efficient and ability to compete with the other strains. Thank you. That's all for my presentations. Assalamualaikum.